Okay. Hopefully they're going to be able to hear this. You can sit wherever you want.
All right, just start right here.
Yeah,
That
I
way,
can
as people file in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we say, hey, Chloe, Chloe, step up. There you go.
Happy people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Danielle, pay attention.
Alright, I'm just going to step over here real quick. My name is John. This is a television studio. We shoot some things out of here, bands, music, and different things like that here on stage. And over here, as you can see through the window, this is a complete sound studio, which you have to have. It's the same one they record and make records on and stuff like that. Same kind of thing. What we're going to talk about today is chroma key. And you can see those monitors over there. Some show me with just a green behind it, and then some show with just the person and whatever we're putting behind that. This screen here is showing on YouTube right now. So it's going from here into YouTube and coming back to this other computer with the screen. This gives you an idea. This is how they do the news and the weather when they're standing in front of the recording, to give the weather. I'll give you a little example of that real quick. I don't want to get too in depth. That there is looks like a kind of a newsroom. Well, you can sit there and we do it. I'm a little tall for this, but where I got the camera set. But anyway, as you can see, it'll come on, and then pretty soon, because there's a lag, there's always a time it takes for everything to travel through the internet, and then I'll appear on that screen there in front of the camera. That's what you're going to do. So when you're standing in front of the camera today, you're really going to be on YouTube also. It just takes a little bit for it to come up and show you. And you'll see that pop up. But that's how they do the news. That's how they do a lot of the weather. And we do a lot of shows like that. A lot of times when we're interviewing the mayors and stuff like that, instead of having to go and have a whole setup, we can turn around, take any picture we want and put it back there. And it'll come out like that. Or like that. So anyway, that's basically how it works. The second part of it is that you can use the same thing, whether it be there or that paper behind you on the wall, and you can take a regular still shot camera, regular camera, takes pictures, take a picture of somebody, and then turn around and insert whatever you want them to be standing in front of in the back. So that's what this studio does. We shoot a lot of live shows and stuff like that, and we also have a truck that goes out. So you can, one at a time, go up and stand in front of the camera. I'll make a couple adjustments here so that the camera's got you right and stuff like that, and then it'll eventually all go, supposedly, to YouTube. I want to make sure that's actually still working. We usually have more people than just one that's actually doing that. So, anyway, so I know I'm probably talking too fast, but I know my attention span isn't very long itself either, so. If you guys wanna come up one at a time and stand right here and you can talk or whatever you wanna do, I actually have the mic over there, but it may not pick up so well. I can turn it a little bit.
Me? Go Austin and Amber. Come on,
Yeah,
I'll
just-
go over with you. We go with you?
You can do that, cause I can zoom the camera out a little bit, but you stand right here like this in front of that, and then I'll fix that camera up and
Oh no. It's the Miss Amber show. Mine's screen, honey.
Did you get, I don't know, if, oh, okay, you can see it. That's basically how it works, and that's how all the big stations do the same kind of thing. We're on the internet right now, but we do TV shows for regular stations also, and we just don't stream them like this. That's good. So
Who's
you can,
next?
one at a time, you can go up there, and then that way it's
Come make a line
recording
right
you.
here, and then we'll go one at a time.
Go one at a time.
Come make a line if you want to go up. Right here behind me. Go ahead, Jesse. Y'all right here. If you want to go up on the screen, come here.
There she is.
Oh, wait a minute. There's Josie. Wave, Josie.
There we go.
Me and you? Or you and him?
There you are. You just get him up. Hey, let's come up this way.
Wait, sit. Go down there.
Hi, we're keeping you a little bit low because actually our stand, we should bring it down to your height, and I didn't know what that was.
Look, there you are.
There you are.
Alright, there you go. Hold on, wait a minute. Take your jacket off. Aw, you got a pretty deer shirt on. Oh, you didn't stay up there
You
long
didn't stay
enough.
up there.
Come on. You didn't even finish the high. Come on. Ready? That's much better.
Yeah,
Now watch over here. It'll pop up.
There you go, darling.
There you go.
And you
Now,
can
you
put-
two together. You're good.
and you can put anything back there, it's just all according to how wide the pictures are and stuff like that. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Get your hand down. Say hi, Miss Amber. Okay.
Usually we adjust everything a little bit better, we drop the lights down, I didn't know what the height
You go
was.
together? Okay.
Stuff like that.
There you go, Chloe. Hi.
Okay.
And watch it pop up in a minute.
Or say Logan Bus.
You want me, Bob?
Say Miss Amber is your favorite. What? Oh, Logan, what? Stop. Get back over. You didn't do it long enough.
Yeah, you gotta let the camera focus you in just a little
You didn't
bit.
get focused. You were a blur.
There you go.
Oh, see, there you are. You're a blur.
There you go.
Yeah.
Every way. All right, now you can come back.
I know.
Just be glad I didn't tell you to blow kisses or anything. Go sit down, son. You gotta go with mom now.
Say Merry Christmas. You know, you're gonna be able to watch us later because I'm gonna have a spot on YouTube where you'll be able to hopefully go and. There you go. Hey, did you notice that when she's got green on? Stand back in front of her. I want to show you this. You see how she's got green on her sleeves?
Uh-huh.
You notice that you can see right through them? Yeah, so when you're doing chroma key stuff, you've either got to change the color of the screen, or you make sure nobody wears green or that color of the screen. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool.
Let me see.
I'm totally embarrassed. It's okay.
Oh, let's tear your arms.
Let me back out here. Let's
Her
see.
arms. And her dress. Oh, you see right through the dress.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh, I can get you.
That's so funny.
No arms.
No arms. No arms. No.
No arms.
No arm carry.
Whoa. Yeah. It's like pretty cool. Oh, my neck. Oh.
Your color's pretty close.
Yeah, that is. I know. That's really close.
Well, come on.
Cool.
Go, Miss Haley.
Come on. Go with me.
Here I go. Here I come in. I'm coming. Come on, Miss Haley.
I'm afraid what you'll do.
Come on, Miss Haley.
There you go.
Now, Nick, I'm gonna do the weather. Like, you know, it's gonna be
Sunny,
cloudy.
cloudy.
Let's see. Now, where's the weather? Let's see.
You also notice that it's very, you know, when the colors aren't, the lighting isn't quite right, you have to go a little slower on it because it's good.
So this is the background. You can do any of that.
Miss
Yeah,
Amber Palmer needs to go.
yeah, whatever whatever you set. Now we do the Wilson County
Oh,
news,
the news.
so we use the background like that, and we actually sit there and you know stuff. One person can actually do that. But news is boring.
That's cool.
There was the key.
Okay. Then get back there and go news. Okay, sweet. You can be the news anchors next. And on the world news.
I'm the world news.
It's not the
This is
hair.
probably the lovely kind of knowledge. Let him go
I
first.
got so we don't hit the camera.
It's very funny.
Hold on.
Alright, guys, sit down. They said you gotta sit down. Sit down.
Sit down.
Alright, I'm
I
ready.
think here is one here.
Yeah.
I think I just want to stay right here for
I
right
think I'll just stay here.
One more time.
That's the first thing I noticed. I was thinking about.
Alright, let's see ya. And what are y'all gonna
Your
teach
mom was
us?
going to Jamaica to get away from you.
Very cold outside.
Hey guys, I need you to back up just a little bit before you knock over a camera because I don't think we want to pay for it.
Friends, what do you say?
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do y'all have any questions from him?
No. No questions.
I don't Austin said he sit down where you can see.
Will my epic fail be put on YouTube?
Huh?
Will my fail be put on YouTube?
Well, it was just on there. So if it recorded right, then it will stay on there.
So can they go back and watch it?
Yeah, probably later today or something, and if it is, I'll put it right at the top, so,
What's the
What would-
YouTube
yeah.
channel?
I'll get you a card, but it's WNCTV.net, and then you'll see the WNCTV logo, you just click on it, it's real easy. And I'll make sure that, if it has recorded right and everything, I'll make sure it's right at the top, so it'll automatically come up.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You have a question? Which question?
How many TV shows or videos have you made?
Well, we did 34, we had on Fox TV there, and we've probably done, I don't know, like hundreds, I'm sure. But, you know, not since we've been here, but we had another studio at another place, of course, we've had 2 or 3. This is the latest one, so.
We were in the group.
Yes, let me get you on that.
Alright, my 6 friends stay seated until I ask you to stand up. Just because there's a lot of breakable things in here and I'm not paying for them.
My friends, they see
Guys,
it.
sit
You
down.
want a couple? Or
Yeah,
okay.
later.
Oh, no.
Where's Jason?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
Okay, we have another question over in the
Oh,
corner.
okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Pardon me? You just, you put them in first, so they're already in the computer. You choose what you want for your show, just like everything else. So once they're in the computer, you've got them in these categories right here. So if you want the newsroom, for an example, then you just click on it and it comes up. And then that's your background. So you can actually, like in this program here, and I have a few, we do a different one for TV, but you can do your whole show like that. You can have it all set up, all the writing in there, the names, the whole 9 yards, pictures, videos, and then you go along as you're doing the news, you just click on them and it puts the video up, and then they can see the video comes back to them, and it's all done all ahead of time. And so the easy part is the finish, and that's when you get to have fun doing it. The rest of the stuff, you know, but you know, unless you really like it.
So like when you're watching the news and they say they go to different people and they show different videos, this is already been put in before.
They're all set. They use what they call a TriCaster, which is a really nice unit, about 20 or 30,000. This here is one we built ourselves because we don't have 20 or 30,000. So, but this unit will fit in the truck, so we can go anywhere with it and then do up to a full 4-camera shoot. This is just one we're using here, but so that's all you really have to do. And it's not hard, and the way technology's going, you can do it in your own house with your USB camera. Yeah, you can. Yep. Yep. It's that easy today. So if you decide you want to do something like that, just look into it. It's real easy. Use a little USB camera, little USB ones. You use that, a little program, put your pictures in, and you sit down, put some light on you. You can get one of those green round screens like that one pretty cheap, or anything. You can use paper. That's what they call a blue chroma key. And all the chroma key is it's a color that most people their clothes don't match. It can be any color, as long as people's clothes don't. So, this one here happens to be a green that most people don't. But we can actually change that in the computers too, and we can make that a little different. We get around something. One time I shot a whole guy doing a country song, and it told no green, couldn't see any green on him, he's wearing a hat. And he had a scarf, and right there he had a little bit of green. So here we do it, we put it in the post, and we're fixing it all up, make it look nice, and it's showing right through there, so, just adds hours. So anyway, I want to thank you. Anybody else have any questions?
Like, why, if you're wearing the same color, why does it show if it's invisible?
The computer takes the color you choose, and we choose that color, right? So the computer turns around and says, I'm going to turn into each one of those pixels, I'm sure you've heard of that before, which you see on your screen. And it turns around and says, oh, this color here, okay, we'll shut off all the pixels on the computer that are that color. And what do you got left? What's ever behind you and you. And as long as you don't have any of that color on you, it's nice and clean and looks pretty fair. Yeah.
Yeah, you're invisible.
Yeah, you could be invisible. Real. You ever see those outfits that they're actually really inexpensive? They're like $35. And then you put them all, you put the outfit on, all you get is a face. And you can go out there and do your face thing on a chroma key, and all they see is your face bouncing around. You can turn around in the computer and stick anything in there you want to go with it, and and then you just have some fun with it. It's fun stuff. For me. Yeah. Yes.
How come Chloe wasn't invisible?
Who?
Chloe. Chloe. Cause you know, this Chloe,
Her green was a little big.
Yes.
or, yeah,
The,
Chloe.
the computer's actually really specific on the color. So if the colors are shade off, it won't look quite so right, and you may be missing pixels here and there. But ultimately, if it's, with the one there, her color was a pretty good on the money, so it cleaned her right out. You can see her, you know.
So I would know
Where would you get one of those suits, Andy?
I saw them on Amazon, actually. I don't know if they'd fit you. I was wondering to get one for
No, I thought for
myself.
her, you said he cleaned her right out. She's my wife.
Oh, well, her head will be left, and
Oh, we don't want to go.
she may come out after you with just a mouth and the teeth, you know, chasing around. And if you pulled your camera really tight, it'd probably be funny. See that kind of stuff. And it's really, let me tell you something, with technology, we started like, I hate to say, 20 or 25 years ago is when we started fooling. It was very difficult at that time. But today, guys, and in a few years, you know, you can almost do it right now, anyway.
It's really neat.
Yeah, yeah. It's all the other stuff that takes so much time to make it cinematic and, you know, when you do movies and stuff. But they do use a lot of chroma key and of course, different things. I can't show you all these things, but, you know, steady cams and just different things. But technology goes so fast it almost costs you more money to try to keep up with it than what you get. So, y'all do
Thank
it.
you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. This Amber's
Power.
group is there. My group come here.
My case girl's right here.
A jacket,
Mine
just
are
like a jacket.
except
Let me turn this one laptop on, because this here, this system, this laptop, it changes the camera. Yeah. You can put pictures in there and change the pictures. If they're gonna use this desk, if they're gonna use the desk, then you do everything from the desk. You don't have to have any of this on. You do everything right from the desk. And that's, yeah, even the teleprompter, so you read what you're gonna read, you know.
So look, Chloe, we come here and dance and come here.
Yeah.
You can sing
Thank you
and
for letting me
record
take
and.
pictures.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. That's how you're gonna learn.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Whose jacket was that? We never figured out. And then we're the only person that's been in here. Nobody
That's,
was like it.
that's a,
Oh, it wasn't. Was it?
you get it?
She documents everything.
Oh, she documented what? Turn these lights up for her.
If she gets in high school, she's gonna be on the yearbook.
Well, hey, you know,